What's up, YouTube? Today we're going over Roblox Greenville Volkswagens. There was like 28 of them currently in game, including this all track behind me, which is a prop car. I really like this. It's another prop car. Before we go over my personal V-dubs, we're gonna look at the dealership. Here's an ID4. I think this is the Pro S Granite. Alright, let's enter the dealership. I mean, Porsches are basically Volkswagens. Alright, give it a minute to load. Let's just turn down the... Okay, so when you select Wolfsburg, which is Volkswagen in the game, because they want to do fictionalized names, you'll see they have a pretty good selection. So yeah, that's 28. I counted it up earlier. So the first car, this thing was just revamped. Before it was a 96 Jetta, just a GLX VR6. There's this, has a good selection of colors. And there's the GLS, the GT, Trek Edition, which I like. And then there's the GLX VR6. Ignore the voice. It's a phone. And there's a TDI. Here's a Beetle, the newer one. There's a hatchback, RSI, which really is a cool car. 60 grand. Luxury pass, I think it needs a sports. Then there's the TDI hatchback. It's another GLX, the GL convertible. GLX convertible, GLS. Turbo S. This thing is the cheapest car in the game with a retractable spoiler, which is really nice. And then I just had those. And then we have an 08 new Beetle. The S hatchback, S convertible, SC hatch, and SE convertible. And then there's a 2016 Golf. They had the S 3-door, which 3-doors are really rare for the Mark 7. I hardly ever see them, especially the Golfs. I mean, GTIs are a bit more common, but even so, they're really rare. There's the electric version. See, it does come in a good assortment of colors. And there's the SC, which actually looks pretty nice. It's a 5-door. There's the R, which looks really nice. The GTI S, which is the base trim for the GTI. And then there's the Autobahn. I have a 2016 GTI, like, at my driveway IRL, but it's an SE, but they're very similar. Mine has, like, the premium headlights, so basically very similar to the Autobahn. Then there's the Autobahn 3-door, which is a nice car. I mean, they're rare. And then there's the S 3-door. And there's, another one. And then, yeah, they have a pretty good selection. There's a Sport Wagon, which there's only 2 trims, SC, which I like, especially in this night blue. And then there's a 2019 Golf. Then there's this, you can make the Rabbit Edition. There's the Autobahn, which actually looks better, I mean, because it has the sunroof. They're like very similar stuff. I like this R a lot. Then there's the all track, which I love. The all track. The Wendigo, which I think is based off one of the developers' cars. And then there's the SEL, which I own this car. I try to make it look very similar to the one my brawler has, except for my brawler says a 2017. I have a video up on that. And there's another sport wagon, which I could get a night blue as well. That was similar to the 2016. And then here's another car that was near the ID4. I mean, Wolfsburg is where Volkswagen's from. That's why that's the fictional name. They usually just like highlight the cars, but like with the new ones. And here's a 65 Beetle. This is a cool car. I don't own this. It needs a revamp, I think. Very outdated lighting. Here's a GTI. I think they're gonna revamp it soon, hopefully, because I do have a Mark 4 20th. I don't think they'll make a 20th, but I want an R32 of this. 1.8T, which is always a cool car. And then there's the VR6. Here's a Jetta, 03 Jetta. GLS. And then you get the GLI VR6, which I like. And then you can get the GLI Turbo, which has a 1.8T. And then here's the Mark 5 Rabbit and Golf. They call it the Bunny for Rabbit. Then there's a 2.5 liter, which sounds great. Here's a straight piped R32. Here's a normal GTI. Make friends with your fast. Or you could make it like a Fahrenheit. Here's an R32, like just a normal one. Yeah. Here's an 07 Jetta, the Mark 5. There's a beater, which I wish was not existent. I don't like beaters. Here's a TDI, which is clean. The Voltex, which the 2.5 liter is a really good sounding car. This is a fictionalized like R32 like they made into like a Jetta. Then here's the Fahrenheit. The 2.5 liter, which sounds really good. Then you get the 2.5 liter custom. I have a video on this car because I think it's based off one of the devs cars. The Tdi Cup Street Edition from 08. These things, I've never seen any of these on the roads, so I've seen like pictures. Starter, I think this is a fictional trim. And there's the GLI. Yeah, we just restart there. And then there's the W12. I thought this thing was going to be limited, but it wasn't. It's the W12 GTI that was shown off. I forgot where, but it was pretty cool. It was a really weird thing for this game to add. Then we have a 2013 Jetta, the Mark 6. Then there's, you know, the S, the SC, the SEL, the GLI, and there's the hybrid. There's a Passat, S, SC, SEL. New Beetle, S, SC, Turbo, SC, you know, stuff like that. Golf, SC, GT, which looks great. Another SC, 2.5 liter S, R. Another SC, TDI. Scirocco. Even has the R trim. A Sharon, which was a shocking appearance, but it's like a minivan from Volkswagen sold in Europe. Here's another Scirocco. This one's better, the 2017, its lighting is better. Here's an Atlas S, SEO, SC Wendigo, which is based off Dev's car, I think. See, yeah. 2019 Jetta. Sadly, only has one trim. I want them to revamp this car soon. Here's a Arteon. I always like this car. I like the R-Line Premium a lot. SEL Premium, you know. Here's a Tiguan. Here's an SE, SEL, SER line, which, and then there's the Premium R line. Then here's the Mark 8 Life, which this is like one of the ones sold in Europe. There's the GTI sold here in the US. Style, that's sold in Europe, I think. The R is sold here in the US. And the GT is sold in Europe. We never had those three of those. I mean, here's the Taos, which comes in cornflower blue, which was in the Rabbit edition. There's like, you know, this, the SEL. This is a pretty nice car. Yeah, Taos. Now, that's enough, you know, talking about those cars in the dealer. I spent 10 minutes discussing all of them, but it was worth it, probably. So here's a 2019 Golf R, which I own. I had the 2022 GTI before I had the Mark 7, because they just, like, you know, revamped the Mark 7. See, that's pretty good lighting. Sounds good. That is a horn. Yeah, this is typical of this game, but the lighting. Yeah, like the DRL was like that broken for a minute, I think. When you like turn on. I think it's like a glitch, but. Very quick. Wow. Yeah, it's very nice. 155. Don't ask why the automatic shifter on mobile only has auto. But, here's some of the lighting. Yeah. It's getting dark in the game. I don't know on my own private server. Here's the all track, which looks very similar to my brother's. Same rims, the Canyon. Yeah, it has a same. It has a different horn than mine. My brother's. Horn single. It goes like 130. I mean, this thing's sadly no custom exhaust. I've been driving this thing around, that's why the gas is kind of low, but. It has lighting, stuff like that. Then I have the S, the GTI S. I wanted to make a Rabbit edition because they didn't offer it in the dealer. Yeah. Very similar lighting. It has the S, you know, here's like the weird glitch again. Yeah. Lights, yeah, they're not as good as, you know, the Autobahn, which basically the Autobahn shares the same headlights with this. See, automatic headlights on some of the newer ones. See, these are good headlights. This thing's actually pretty quick. I bought this car just like that. I'm not the best driver. As you can see. I'm gonna drive like a British person now. Yeah, it's really quick. It's a nice car. A good model. I've liked Volkswagens ever since my brother got a 20th anniversary. 152. Yeah, the brakes turn like red when you like slam the brakes, which is cool. Okay. Here's a sport wagon. I don't know why I bought this. I just custom rims on there because I was not a fan of the normal one. See, it's very quiet. I'm not a fan of. I want a custom exhaust on this. Eventually, if this game does add custom exhaust, you know what I'm gonna get on this. Get some really nice sounding exhaust. It's too quiet for a Volkswagen. Yeah, it's quick, but you know. I don't think it's as good as, this GTI, which I don't have a 2016 Golf R. Oh, we're just gonna. This is based off like my dad's GTI. I can't drive it, but except my dad's is an SC, but it has the same headlights, same color, same rims. So it's basically similar for the details because you can't look at the interior. Different horn than the Mark 7.5. Sounds nice. Before this, it was a very outdated look. So here's like turn signals, stuff like that. Mostly gas. But this thing goes 152, which is faster. But at the same time, I have to believe that without the game. I think the game just got laggy, but whatever. Let's see. Then I have a. Load in. 2013 Golf R. Better than I. Thing's quick. I don't think it's as quick as the Mark 7, but it's pretty quick. One thing I don't like about the Golf R, I don't like how they don't have a sunroof. I've always liked the sunroof. So the gas, I drive these cars a lot. 153, it's actually. I put in custom rims. I like the normal Golf R rims. I'm gonna be shipped. And here's a GTI Mark 6. Yeah, it has not the best DRLs, but different lighting probably because it's, a lower trim. I mean, the Mark 6 is honestly not the most. I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of the Mark 6 GTI. Or my favorites like the Mark 4s, the Mark 7, even the Mark 3 I like, and Mark 5. I mean, I like all gens. Mark 6 is pretty good. I mean, it's just. Yeah, this thing goes 142. Yeah, not the best. It is alright braking. And I have a new Beetle. And they updated the lighting recently. I mean, it doesn't have the best lighting, but it's alright. This is the turbo. I'm debating about selling this. I probably won't, but it's a pretty good car. I mean, it's not as cool as like the earlier turbos because it doesn't have the retractable spoiler. This thing goes, I don't know how fast it is. 144, which is pretty good. Yeah. Then we have a Jetta. I kind of want to paint this red. I don't know if I will. Updated lighting. It does make the farting sound effects on some of these cars. It's pretty nice. Has an alright horn. I mean, it's a cheap little beat up. It's a cool car for like 17 grand. 143. Yeah. And here's the Blue Z Jetta, which it used to be called the Blue Z Jetta, but then they changed it to 2.5 liter custom. You see what I mean? It sounds great. It's not the quickest car, but they'll sure are good. I bought it for because I know the dev, the taste, so that's why I bought it. Here's a Fahrenheit Edition GTI. I mean, GLI. Mark 5. I gotta say, the 2.5 liter sounds so much better than this. I mean, you're better off. I mean, if you like a good sounding car, buy the 2.5 liter. If you want a faster car, I would buy this. Yeah, it stopped a good amount of time. Then we have a R32 Mark 5. I prefer the Mark 4 because it has a manual, but this is like, you know, a pretty innovative car because I think it was like one of the first cars with flappy paddles. One sounds pretty good. Love the sound of the VR6. This thing goes on 60, which is quicker than the Golf R's. Oh god, don't want to get it dirty. Down, we got a GTI, Fahrenheit. Now, it's nowhere as quick and weird, and it basically has the same specs as the GLI. Alright, my friend turned on the lighting. You can actually see the apartments from here. Different chime. I mean, the newer ones have different chimes, but you can actually see a nice apartment. Thing is fast. I like the rims. There's a VR6. I have to clean sport in order to go fast. Really nice. It is a normal car in Europe. I really want to get one of these on soon. You can import them in like 5 years or something like that. How fast is this thing? I'm going 150 in a Beetle right now. But to be fair though, it's like powered by a VR6 from like the R32, so. And then here's the my first car to my knowledge to have a retractable spoiler, which is the Beetle Turbo, which is a nice car. Yeah, this thing's nice. See, it opens, so it's really cool. This is like the cheapest car in the game to have that, so. And also, I think it's like the first car to ever exist with it, not in game, but in IRL is. It has like different it turn signals in a different spot than the normal Beetle. If you looked at it. Here's a Mark 6 Jetta. Ignore the horn. This thing is outdated. If you want to know why I say that, just look. Bubble lighting. It's not good lighting. I think they're revamping it soon, hopefully. It's pretty quick. This thing's really fun. I'm gonna take it to the intersection. Thing goes faster than I remember. Oh crap. I don't know if I could do the front wheel drive thing in this car, but yeah, I gotta do like this is something I've always done in this car. We make a donut. And here's the Mark. I try to make a 20th with the color, the jazz blue. Not very successful. I put better rims on it. Now this thing could scoot if you really pop the rear power. I don't know if this thing does the glitch. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Mark Street Jetta. Like the Lacha Garacha chime. Weird horn. Yeah, not quick, but it's a good car. Ignore my terrible driving. Now, here's the Mark 3 track, which I like better because of the little racks on there. Looks nice. Let's just test the top speed. It probably goes like 120 or so. Yeah, it's not quick, because I mean, it's a 25-year-old Volkswagen. Oh my god, it is slow, but it's funny. 114. Pretty slow, but it's worth it. They do have like prop Volkswagens on the map. Like, I'll try to look for them real quick. This has got to be like a long video for Greenville, but same time, this is what Volkswagen owners should probably watch if they're wanting to play a game on Roblox. They just have like prop cars around the map. I don't know if there's any like Volkswagens. So, that just, man, that's an Ultima. I think I saw that. God, the only time I'm looking for one, they're not spawned in. Dang, that's a bit weird. I'm sure there's some at the apartments, which I'll head over to. I'm not gonna end this video, honestly, until then. We could just leave. But I don't care if we leave, but I just want to find them. Just to prove a point. Alright, we're doing a bit of off-roading. That's a Corolla. Okay, so I don't have to go to this. Are you serious right now? I swear to God. There's like no prop Jettas, Golfs, Beetles, or Atlases, really. That's weird. I just want the only time I'm looking for a prop car, they're not even spawned in. Oh, I don't ask why I like to cut across the road. There's a few cars here, and none of them are. You can see the apartments again. Hit horn. I don't know like what to expect, honestly. I'm trying to like find them. The prop cars, and that none of them are spawned in like the Volkswagen ones. I mean, they have like 4 versions. I'll basically say if I don't find them, but at these apartments, so please tell me they're there. But otherwise, this video is gonna be like a 40-minute video, and I don't think my viewers have that long of an attention span. These apartments here, like, these are new, but they really stick out. I mean, they're pretty big. Like, they still like a hospital like size, like each building. Maybe not that big, but at the end of the day, you get the point. They're on a high hill. And now it's getting dark, so I don't think we'll look for very long. I'll just say what they are. I do want to find the Jetta because it's... Alright, I see a car, but it doesn't look like a VW. No. It's not a VW. Wait, is that a VW? No, that's a Miata. Damn. I swear to God, like, what's in every prop car that is not a Volkswagen? Alright, well, that's it for like today's video, basically. All I want to say is, if you're playing a Roblox game, try to check out this game. It really is nice, and yet, you know, they have a good selection of cars that are not just V-dubs. I just think if you want to play a game of large amounts of Volkswagens, I suggest playing this. But with that, I hope you guys have a good day. Sorry for no time long videos. Sorry for not a lot of uploads. I'm sorry for making you watch a 30-minute video. But with that, I'll see ya. Goodbye.